Greetings everyone. Today I would like to focus, I hope it is a focus on one traditional Mongolian game called, personally I like to call it as a Shara Neslach. So this is going to be ankle bone, we call it as a Shara. In order to show the pieces I have just brought a bigger one, this cow ankle bone. This is going to be a sheep, and this side is called a goat, and this is called a horse, and this is called a camel, something like that. So everyone seems to talk about this Olympics in Sochi, and I saw some these pictures where these Westerners are complaining about the toilet. For example, do not flush the toilet paper into a toilet, put it in some this box nearby, and some Westerners thought it was so barbaric or uncivilized, something like that. So you know what? If you are going to make Olympics in Mongolia, I guess you will be going to a toilet where you have simply a hole, and you will be this cleaning your this butt with this with a stone, something like that. So this is going to be quite normal. I don't like the Westerners who think they are somewhat, how to say, very civilized. This things should be like this way. Things should work like this, like well-oiled machinery, something like that. This. Of course, it's a very good, this mentality. It brings development and something like that. But sometimes you need to relax stuff and stop being very how to say, judgmental, something like that. So I guess this video is going to be fairly long video. It is because I have to explain all this stuff from a very beginning, something like that. So there's a tendency for a real Mongolian to collect these ankle bones. This is what I have managed to collect for 1 year. I wanted to make a video. I had simply this last time I simply had these few pieces. Now I'm having quite plenty. So people like to collect stamps. People like to collect toys. People like to collect coins, and all this stuff has somewhat this monetary value. But in the case of ankle bones, this has no value, but this has some spiritual value. And Mongolians believe that if you have some ankle bones at your home, of course you can this clean it, and you can even color it with this golden color and stuff. If you this have ankle bones at home, these are like these wish bones. These are like good luck bones, and if you have many, it's like better. So let me this talk about the this piece, this meanings and signs. And this is going to be sheep, and this is going to be camel, and the goat, and a horse. So the big idea is that you keep some sheep at your home, and you keep some camel and horses at your the home. And this if you have this livestock, other stuff can be this obtained, like gold, silver and stuff. Simply you they sell your milk, meat, and this wool and cashmere, etc., etc. So having this some number of livestock is good. So this symbolizes your wealth. This symbolizes your livestock, and you will. It's like this. You will not lose, and so. Well, of course, this maintaining, this how to say, hard-working spirit, or not go, this this drunk, or focusing on your daily life is important. So we exactly don't know how to enforce it. I mean, some people go lazy and this go drinking, and this everything is like lost, and this. I mean, simply, I mean, there should be something spiritual that keeps man in place. One of them was a belt. Man should have a good belt. So there can be a lot of types of these angle-bone games, and today I would like to focus on the farmer game. Personally, I like to call it as Shara Neslach, meaning Neslach is like this. So game is like this billiard, something like that. So you need to take one palm, and there can be this main pile, and you take one pile, and if you can measure your one palm is like how many? It's like 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 14. You can have like 12, 13, 10, something like that. So you throw it, and you do not throw it, too like strong or too weak, weak like this. You have to throw it somewhere in like some good manner, like this. So each and every piece is like somewhat separated from each other, and the rules are simple. You have to hit the same pieces. So it simply means sheep goes with the sheep, and goats go with the goat, and the camels go with the camel, and the horse go with the horses. So you hit one piece like this, and you take from these two pieces the piece you want. You have to have some strategy. So I think this this sheep is extra, so I'm taking as a profit, and I'm having 1 point. So next move is going to be these are going to be fairly easy, yes. And since there is this quite many goat, I will go for this goat. So after these two sheep go together, they produce one sheep. It means this you have a profit, something like that. So also the goal of the game is that you create 4 different pieces, and let me this ops. And if you do not hit this properly, and I could not hit it this this, the next person is going to take the turn. The next person will throw. That was this somewhat. So in the middle there you have 2 horses, very easy. But there is one rule: you must not move any piece if you want to take this one. It's quite possible that if I take this one, this might fall, so I will take this one without moving this piece. If you move this piece, you will lose, and you will give your turn to the other person. So 1 point for the next person. And what else? It's kind of complicated because when you want to hit like this and you cannot, and like this, you can hit like this and take this piece, 2 points now, and yep. So yes, 3 points, 4 points, horse, and I have 2 sheep and 2 camel here, and I have a camel here, so oh, I did not eat. So in the end of this, this in the pile, the person with the most point wins. But also you can have these extra rules, like after you this throw some pieces, and if this you hit everything and you left with only like this 4 different pieces, like sheep, goat, horse, and camel, you win everything. You win, this his points, and you win like all the pile, and you get the, this all the victory. So this is going to be a traditional Mongolian ankle bone game, and on dictionary it says the name of this game is buktsuk, meaning to do something again and again, something like that. But personally, I like to call it as a shag'a, ankle bone. Oops, shag'a. Oops, shag'a. Yes, yeah. Well, that's pretty much for today, and thanks for watching.